three areas of information society development around each pillar. One is a coherent policy environment, then we have legal framework and IT business solutions. So in policy environment, we will also hear from the speaker, named Blaž before, political will is 80%, means 80% of the success. So we need to convince that it is good to convince political leaders, and that it is up to the leadership, to be effective for the implementation of information society. Then if we go further, another important dimension in the policy environment is long-term strategies are needed, but also short-term action. Short-term action due to the budget allocation of the funds necessary for information society development. Then we hear that e-governance should be considered as a tool for good governance. Governance means civitas. We need to have always in front our citizens. And how to make a better life, how to make easier life for our citizens. We already hear bridging the gap about availability of services and real need. So what is real user need? And to achieve that, before we do whatever process, first we need to analyze different governance processes. And this model do not fit for all. Very important. Every specific country is a specific case. This would be a frame tool, but everybody is doing its own story. Further, so from policy we go to legal framework, reorganization of laws. Government to government is the first precondition. If we don't have cooperation horizontal between ministries, we fail. And it means, and it brings government to government, cooperation, effectiveness of horizontal governance. The next step is government to EU. All those countries in Southeast Europe are accessing to the EU. Then government to government is a starting point for any other governance business. Either governance to business and governance to citizens. If we don't have this, forget about it. Government to business and government to citizens should be developed according to the shared principles. And again, each of us translate the principles such as transparent, secure, accessible, low cost, we hear about it today, effective, citizens' inclusiveness. Each of us also translate this into our own language, understanding of political elites and other necessary players in our countries differently. So how to convince them, how to put this in place in order to work. And again, it's not fit for all. It's not fit for all. Okay. At the end, IT business solutions, and we see even this seminar, we structured the same way. We start with the strategy, we start with the governmental approach, we went into legal framework cases. In the last day, it was about IT business solutions. So to know where and when to use them, and also when not to use them. I like the presentation of Vasco from today. When not to use them, if there is not necessary. Then good practice cases. Of course, learn from each other. If somebody already developed something, why I cannot take this and adopt into my domestic need? And that's what we are doing here in our knowledge sharing platform, the Center Research. So use domestic knowledge. It exists. First, go for domestic knowledge in your own country. And then go complementary with this knowledge to global solution. Means Microsoft, Siemens. Okay, most of them already left, so now I can talk about it. So first, count on your domestic language. Because the solutions at the end are text-based. And first of all, identify who could be the players in your country. Where is knowledge? And make this, complement this to the global solutions. And again, it's not fit for all. Okay, with that I would finish about the model, so we will develop in our center the knowledge around 7 pillars, also around those 3 steps. So it was already mentioned, 2010 is close. The European Commission will present new agenda, further one, so we follow that. We will inform you about it. We are making a foresight study on the future of Southeast Europe region, and we would like also to initiate ideas, knowledge potential of the region of Southeast Europe, also to make an impact to the European Union development. Because all these countries, sooner or later, are full members of the EU. I would conclude with inviting you to our next events, activities of the center, not only in Ljubljana, but also in the region. So, I will finish here. I really thank you for your participation, not attention, as a participation in also outside of the room, when we exchange bilateral views, talks, ideas, projects, and go further. And also I would like to thank my team, they've done a great job. Tina, she was giving us an exact time when we need to finish, so now I stop here.